Well, that'll explain a lot. Erase, erase, erase. Hi, if you haven't been here before, I'm Mia from Crazy May Stash, and I'm just crazy. No, my mom was Crazy Maisie, and she was a hoarder. That's all I was trying to say. Thanks, Maggie. And I inherited her stash, but not just hers, multiple other family members. She was one of 11 Sicilians, and I helped take care of them until they passed, and I inherited everybody's hoards. Some of them hoarded jewelry, some of them hoarded pew-pews and swords and knives, and I mean, I love some of my knives are awesome. Love this thing. Anyway, so knives and a lot of jewelry. We guesstimated about 800 pounds of jewelry, and it ranges from costume, stainless steel. Even the stainless steel stuff is really nice. I look at some of my videos. Even the stainless steel stuff is really nice. I really don't think that there's much, even the costume jewelry it's all very well made. He had a really good eye. That's one of my uncles. And then it goes to so some of it's really, and everything in between. So we were going to look at some of that stuff today. I've focused on oh yeah, and aunts and uncles, they hoarded all kinds of different things. My mom hoarded, she said she sold Avon products. I still have multiple boxes of brand new inbox products. So I don't know what she sold, because I have so many new old stock things. It's ridiculous. So when she said she sold Avon, I don't believe her. I think she bought one for them and two for herself or whatever, even if she had any customers. I don't even know. So yesterday I was doing billing. I still need to finish billing, but let's go over some stuff that I found. Hi, Jan. Look at me. I'm all a mess. I got on my Sue Spezio show shirt, and my mug is Sunday Bubbles. The window, it's too much. Sunday Bubbles. I love my mug. It is like the perfect size. I won it on her channel. I could have chose jewelry. So my choice when I won that, she was doing a giveaway. All right, Jan, you can attest to this. So we're all in the chat, and I won. So she pulls out of the jar, and it says, you can either win a mug or jewelry. So the thing that she pulled out for me, it said jewelry. She goes, but you can choose if you want a mug or jewelry. And of course, Maggie's feeling better. She told me yesterday. So the people in the chat was saying, who wouldn't choose jewelry? I'm like, I'll take the mug, please. I'll take the mug, please. And then, yes, we love our Maggie. And so, yeah, Jan, so everybody was like, why would you choose a mug over jewelry? And I would have gotten something like made out of cornelian, because that was what she was showing at that moment, because each segment, when she did a giveaway, it had to do with what she was showing. But they asked me if I wanted jewelry. You always pick the book. If it was a book, I would have picked the book. But if you had to choose between this cool mug and a piece of jewelry, I picked the mug. And then they were like, yeah, she's crazy. Yeah, Crazy May Stash. Hello. Come on over to the Crazy May Stash. So anyway, I picked the mug, not not the jewelry. So I think it was Gina Gay who said, well, I got rid of all my mugs. I didn't keep all that stuff. I got rid of my mom's stuff and uncles and aunts stuff before it never came to this house. So, and then over the last couple of years, things got broken. And this is like the perfect size for my tea with 2 tea bags. It's perfect size. So anyway, I'm a creature of habit. I'll just keep using the same mug over and over again until it breaks. And so, yeah, I have lots of stuff. And I probably have mugs in storage, but I thought I got rid of most of that stuff right in the beginning because I was like, I'm not even taking this stuff. So the bigger is better, isn't it? So yeah, I like the size. The size is perfect. And my other mug just doesn't, it's not doing it for me. I'm just gonna keep playing with my knife. I love this thing. I love that it has the clip, so I can just like clip it on my purse or boot or whatever. And I told you I oiled it so it, because before it was wasn't doing it well. I will scout out the same mug anywhere and everywhere when they give. You want the same one, right? You're a creature of habit, like me. Let's put this back over here. All right. So I was teasing you guys yesterday. After I got off with Jan, I went back on, but I'm like, instead of just staring at me, stare at some pretty things. So you bought 2 this year. Whatever works. I'm a creature of habit. I really am. So I'm going to put the information at the top. Where is I'm going to pin it up there. So you're in the car a lot. So you need a specific mug, and I don't blame you. So going into my account here, there it is. I'm going to copy and paste into, hi Sue. I'm going to copy and paste this into here. And then I'm going to pin it to the top. Yoo-hoo, I'm getting better. Message pinned. All right. Hi, Sue. How are you? The pattern on my favorite mug is almost gone, but the company is no longer making the same mug. Darn it. Maggie, well, you never know. I might have one, and one of us might have that. You should just post it on. I do have a Facebook page. I haven't been utilizing it as much as I should for upcoming events, and I'm getting better. I'm getting better. And yeah, you can post stuff on there. You can post stuff on Jan's. Jan does a lot of, you guys do a lot of stuff on there too. Let's go to the downscope. I want to show you this. I was doing billing and I didn't want everybody just staring at me. So I'm like, I'm going to dump this bag out. Look what I found. And then everybody's like, you just found that? I'm like, yeah. Let's go to the downscope. Downscope. So this is what we were looking at yesterday. So where is that one? Okay, so this person here, it looks like a little person, but there are attributes on the person that I'm covering up that I don't want anybody to see. But it's some sort of god or goddess. Well, I would say goddess because I'm covering up what I don't want anybody to see. And it's, I believe it's jade. Let me get out I'm not sure what any of this is. If it's jade or jadeite or if it's glass or So, I mean, most of it looks like a type of jade. I could tell by the sound of this. This is jadeite. This is one ugly dude, but it's got a hole up here. This is more like Polynesian than it is Mexican, I think. It reminds me of like the Easter, without the big old head, like the Easter Island people. And then these two pieces, I don't know if he deconstructed something and then these were in there, but these lovely ladies, they look like a Roman woman with a toga. Let's have a little chip over there, I see. And that one has a chip over there, but it's probably because it was in the box with all of these things. This, ooh, it's like a crane or something. At first I thought it was a peach, but there's an eyeball and a beak. I'm not quite sure which way it goes. Maybe this, oh, maybe it's standing this way and I don't know. Let's test it. We're testing. Where's my phone buzzing? Beep, beep. Um, okay, let's check this out. Oh, one of the beads just rolled off. What is that? A meatball. Remember? And it rolled off the table and onto the floor. Lost my poor meatball. I lost my poor jade bead. All right. So this one is not going up very high. So this is probably just regular jade, but it'll go way up here for jadeite. So this is probably nephrite, or yeah, it's up. It's going into the nephrite is like here area. So that's pretty. And this, we know this is an intaglio. So so if that was in like a ring or something, you could actually mush it into wax, and this woman, it's a woman, would come out on the wax like you're sealing it. So this is not moving at all. So this is just glass. But you know, I know that diopside, what is it, green diopside? I don't even, is that a man-made thing or is that something, is that natural? Because I know that green diopside doesn't move on, it stays on under glass. What do you guys think? Take a picture of what you got and put it on my Facebook. Was awarded her master's in higher education administration. Oh, congratulations, Sue. That's awesome. My son just got his bachelor's in computers. He cybersecurity is his thing. And if he did another semester, I think it was like 2 classes, he would have had a minor in Japanese, but he didn't want to do another semester for just like 2 classes. So he's a level 5. He can speak. He's level 5 in Japanese. She worked with autistic. I have my other child that I raised. That my grandson that I raised is autistic. Oh, she did a thesis on that. Cool. Yeah, congrats to you and your daughter. So chrome diopside. This might be that. I think it's a natural thing. So this isn't moving either. But these are cold. So So let's see this one. This one's carved on both sides. It's like flowers and such. And this one's going right up to jadeite. So this one is jadeite. And that definitely looks like it's gold. I'm sure if I tested it, it would be gold. So let's put those ones together. Yep, jadeite. Just like I thought. It makes this particular sound. So these are jadeite. These look like jade or nephrite. These are nephrite. These are nice little pieces. So he probably deconstructed something. So these ones are nephrite. We're sorting now. Might as well. All right. Nephrite. And there's two of these little guys. These are in the jadeite area. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. I think, like I said, I think he deconstructed a bunch of stuff and then he just put these in like a little box or a bag. These were just in a bag. No, that's not my hair. There's Uncle Joe. Mr. Handsome. Looks like Liberace here. Oh, I forgot this. It was so clear. I wonder if that's... This one is coming up under tourmaline nephrite. This is nephrite. Okay. And this bead looks really, really old. It's cold. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I just realized I have no rings on and I don't have earrings on. What is wrong with me? That should go there. This one's more shiny. That's jadeite. I'm noticing that the jadeite is more shiny than the nephrite is kind of dull. So these are marcasite. I mean not marcasite. Malachite. Gotta run, accomplish lots. I will. You have fun. Be safe. Be careful. Have a great day. Thanks for stopping in, Jan. Love you, honey. These look like, is it malachite? The green. I'm gonna put these over here. These buttons. I don't know if these are gold, but they are very well made. Let's look at the downscope. Bags over there. Let's go to closer still. Let's see. Definitely look like gold. I'm gonna have to test them. Don't see any marks, but they really look like gold. They look really old. So I'll have to test those as well. What did I say this one was? I think this one I said was nephrite. Oh, this one's going up to jadeite now. Make up your mind. All right. So there's 4 of these ones. You're naked. This is the back of the little guy or woman. we're going to test her. She's jadeite. I'm going to turn her upside down so you can't see her face. Or her attributes, I should say. These are jadeite. These are beautiful. Are these like little flowers too? Yep. Got little Buddhas. All right. And some cabochons. This is a button as well. This looks, I don't know, I'm sure it's going to come up in different things. This is coming up as, doesn't say anything. I don't know. Is it see-through? This end is see-through, and this end is not. I wonder if it glows. Does it glow? Uh-oh. I heard a bottom. What was that? What was that? I don't like when it makes sounds like that. Ooh. My internet access. All right. Let's see. Oh, none of it is. Yeah, it's not glowing. None of it's glowing. Uncle's glowing. All right. So this piece, I was like, ooh, that's pretty. And I love that she's spinning, right? Isn't that a beautiful piece? I'm like, ooh, I think I want to keep that. And then I couldn't find any. I went to downscope and I'm looking all over. I was looking all over and I looked on the bale and couldn't find anything. And then all of a sudden I looked on the edge and the edge says Tiffany and Company, makers, Sterling. And there's, oh, that looks like an M. So this is Vermeil. See, I was looking up here. I was looking on the back. Doesn't say anything. But I love this because the woman is on her spinning wheel in front of the hearth. And it's really pretty. I don't see anybody's. I have to refresh. Nobody's saying anything. I got 8 watching. Okay. There we go. I don't know what the lag is like. Down camera. So yeah, this is Tiffany and Company. And then when I looked it up online, I couldn't find this anywhere. So that I thought was pretty cool. So I'm going to have to look into this even more so. So it's Vermeil because it's gold tone. It's not in a silver tone. So put it in my other dish. All right. This looks like jasper. That just shot up to jadeite. I don't know. I don't know. And these cabochons, oops, just slid. And that is nephrite. That is seriously jadeite. I think all these shiny ones are jadeite. And then, Yep, jadeite. Jadeite. Oh. Nephrite. Nephrite. So these little ones are the nephrite. These are jadeite. This looks like chrysoprase. I think that one's different. I don't know how to say that word. This is a big cabochon. That's jadeite. Let's see. Jadeite. This one is interesting because this is all, it says China, but you can tell, you can tell this is a really old from China piece. It looked like it was a pin at one time, maybe. And it is, what would I say? Not canatile. Well, there's a little bit of canatile here, but filigree in the back there. All right. Take off my sweatshirt. I'm sweating. All right, I want to check these beads. And these are like jade nephrite. So that's pretty cool. What about this one? I didn't test this bead. This doesn't feel cold. This feels like wood. Let's look at it under the microscope. Downscope. Dun, da, da, da. Yeah, I think that's wood. I think that's a wood bead. A wood bead. Maybe it's got a lacquer over it. I can't tell. Looks pretty old to me, though. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like a wooden bead with lacquer over it. I do new. Trying to see. It's almost like a 10-second delay. I was just trying to see how long it took in between what I'm doing and actually what I could see on there. Also in the same bag were these, and I think he just picked these up at the beach. I don't know. But he was going to make something out of it. I have not yet gone through. Oh yeah, these are shells. I have not yet gone through. I haven't even started to begin. Yeah, these are shells. This one feels cold. This one's a rock. These ones are rocks. These might be fossils. These ones are cold. This is cold as well. That's cold. This one is not cold. It just feels like a regular shell. All these other ones feel cold. like they're rocks and they're more dense. So I don't know. What do you think? Could these be? Possibly, you know, when things stay in the ground long enough, they calcify and they turn into rock or whatever. Anywho. Hi, Daria. Does the wood bead feel heavy in your hand? Like the heft seems heavier than what you started picking up? It's very light, but no, it like kind of like when you pick up a piece of gold and it looks like it feels a lot heavier than it is. It's not like that. It's just, I don't know. I don't think it's heavier than what it does. Feel like a piece of wood though. They look like shell fragments. You make jewelry out of those. You beachcomb. Yeah, these look like shell. Like these ones are cold, but this one isn't. But yeah, they do look like shell fragments that have been, tossed around the ocean for a while. I believe he had them all together in one little envelope, one little zipper bag here. I'm sure that he was going to make something with it. I'm going to have to put these maybe in a crafting bag, or maybe just sell them like this in this little, I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know what I would sell them for. Yeah, this is light. This doesn't feel dense. Yeah, these all feel like stone, except for this white one. This white one is not is warm. It's not cold at all. These other ones are like stone. Have so. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is cool. Did I show this? What I found. What does it say? WR or JM? JM. There's a diamond in that. That's an old diamond. I think it's a rose cut diamond. I wonder if Uncle Joe got this at a secondhand store. It says 14K. That's nice. That's heavy. Shiat. I like that. We struck gold. That's what I think they are. Hi, Amy. I think I'll just sell them like that. I'll start them at $1. $1. Let's start those at $1. I think that they're like they turn into stone. Hooray! How you doing, bud? We struck gold. Gold with a diamond. Found this in a little baggie. Yeah, we're looking at. Oh, this piece was in here too. So I do have earrings. What does that say? What does that say? 750. 750, I think, is the 750. Is that 14 karat? Where's my notes? I need to check my notes. 750 is 18 karat. Woohoo! So I think I'm gonna, I'll sell these for $1. Absolutely. Yeah. So I was, anybody interested in these shells? Let's start it at $1. Um, so this guy or gal here, it says 750 on the bottom. So that's 18 karat. I know I have, this is a pendant, but I know I have earrings to go with this. This is beautiful. It does have some sort of mark other than the 750. You'll take them for $1, Amy? Can't stay. Stop by to say hi. Hi. All right, Amy, they're yours. You can have them for $1. Uncle will be happy because I know you'll make some stuff out of them. You'll do some cool stuff with them. Amy. Yay. I'm good with that. Wait, what were we looking at? Let's go down scope on this. Yeah, I was gonna put them in a oh, you're welcome, honey. I was gonna put them in a crafting lot. I've been trying, when I come across broken things or other things, I've been putting them in a crafting lot. Down scope. Okay. So this says 750. Can't see what that mark is. Trying to move it so it's not like in the light, but I could still see the mark. I can't make out the mark. MAB. And there's something below it, and I can't make that out either. KAB. Okay, let me turn down the light. Is this going to be better? That doesn't look like a K and an A anymore. I don't know. I have no clue. But look, I love when jewelry is wearing jewelry. It's amazing. My jewelry is wearing jewelry. So yeah, I have matching earrings to this, so I'm really excited. Hi, Daria. Daria's waving. Harry in a hurry. Harry's always in a hurry. He's always going to find some really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. But this one's pretty cool. Probably get rid of this. I'll keep that. I'll have them clip that out of there for me. So yeah, that's what I like when I take stuff to be melted. I'll because they just keep when they send the stuff off to get melted, you know that anything that isn't melt quality, like stones that are in your rings or whatever you're bringing to melt, all goes back to the jeweler. And then the jeweler collects those until he gets enough of them, and then he sells those separately. But when I go to my guy, he'll take that out of there for me. Because that is a nice old cut and it's very brilliant, especially for being that. It's very deep. It's a lot of flash. It's an old ring though. Let's weigh it. See how much it's worth. I don't even know what gold is today. All right, it is 6.3 grams. And if we go by scrap it. Okay, so right now it's telling me that gold is at $2,032 an ounce, and we're going to go by the gram. So we're going to go down to 14 karat, and then we put in 6.3 grams. And so that comes up to $240.08. But that's not what they give you when you go to melt. So they give you, and because of the fact they're not going to give you, they give you a different amount. Somebody had asked, like, why is it different than, so like if it was 24 karat, it's 65.32 $65.32 per gram right now at this very moment of gold. But it's different because 14 karat gold is only 707.50. That is just the percentage. It's only 14 carats out of the 24 carats. So you have to take that into consideration. And then, so see how it says 100% of the market value? Then I'll put 78 because that's about what I get. I'll get 78%. And then, so he has to make some money. And then the guy that's melting it has to make some money. So this ring right now, I'd probably get $180, $190 for. And I would keep the diamond. But if you accumulate a bunch of stuff, then it's going in the bag. It's going in my accumulation bag. I already got some things set aside. For melting. No hallmarks inside the ring. I don't know. It says 14K. That's about it. There's an M sideways. You can look at it. It's really hard to get rid of something that already has initials in it. So it has like a W or an M that's sideways next to the 14K. But I find that, see, this says JM. It's really, really hard. It's a very old ring. It's probably, I think it's like an Art Deco kind of, look at that. That's a beautiful diamond. I think it's really hard to sell things that have initials. That's just my opinion. So, I mean, you got to wait for somebody with JM that actually likes this style. So that brings, your audience smaller and smaller. I mean, I could put it up for sale, I guess, but yeah, that hallmark doesn't really do anything for me. What are these rings? I just found another bag of something. Oh, I found this too. But I don't know. Somebody took like a really, really old ring. I don't know if Uncle did this, but I was looking at this under here, and it's a real pearl, but it's a bead. Look at it is a real pearl, but so somebody took like this old setting, and then filled it in with a different, I don't know, a different kind of gold, different color gold. And there's nothing on the inside, so I'm just going to take it to be melted. There's just nothing. So I don't know if this was Uncle and they filled in the bottom there. I don't know if this was Uncle's attempt to solder. See how it's filled in? The scalloped way uh, of holding whatever stone that was in there, but whoever did this, I don't know if this was when he was just starting, but it's like a rose gold and then it goes into the, I don't know. I'm just going to have it melted. That doesn't look like something your uncle would have done. That's why I'm thinking that he might have just found this at a secondhand shop and got it for real cheap, and maybe he was going to use it for. Yeah, he wouldn't have done. He was a perfectionist. He wouldn't have. He was going to put a pearl in. He would not. He would. Yeah, you're right. I don't think he would have done that. Hi, Kathy. So yeah, I was going to have that. I'm going to melt that. I don't need that. I don't need it. It is not necessary to my life. So I didn't do any more billing last night after, but everything is ready to go out that I did bill and people paid. So this piece of jadeite, yeah, he put in here and he wrapped it in the tissue so it wouldn't get, this is heavy and thick and there's no chips. Oh, this feels a little rough right there. I don't know. I feel like I have to wrap it back up in a piece of tissue, and I'll just write on the bag what it is. This is jadeite, angry man, a large jadeite angry man pendant. I'm wondering if I should see. So he had all of these all in one box. This I put aside because I know I have the other pieces to that. This one is unusual, totally different. I don't know if he was just going to keep that piece because, I mean, this seems like a continuous motif that I've been seeing is the flowers. That's interesting. So we were going to test that and we were going to test these. Do that now. These I came across the other day too. I don't know why I throw them in a bag or threw them in the drawer. This was mixed in with some of the Mexican stuff. And I mean, those look like opal. And they have the black on the back. I know sometimes that they would do that to make it reflect better. But I don't think that these are diamonds. Let me test them right now. And no, they are not diamonds. These are CZs probably. And I don't know what this is made of. Let's go to Downscope. Let's move these out of the way. Oh, look at all the stuff. All the stuff. Downscope. Now, this is beautiful. Yeah, I found this when I found these this box of, was this in the box with them? I can't, Can't remember. So these, I don't know if those are just CZs or if those are just glass. These are beautiful. They have so much fire. I mean, look at all that. And this is Vermeil because it's 925. And what does that say? Jed, Jed. And then there's a C. CZ. Okay, yeah, I was right about the CZ. Jed. You guys familiar with Jed? Yeah, but these are amazing. I'll have to sell these on Monday. What do you think? It is beautiful. Hey, I gotta sell it because it don't fit. That is a beautiful ring. And you know the camera never does any justice, but I mean in real life there's a lot of bling on this. So let's Google-ate it. Let's see what angry man over here. Let's see what it says. I'm actually gonna put this little guy or girl in with the angry man. She's jadeite too. Okay. So let's look her up. Let's Google-ate it. It's a Clampett airline. I thought the Clampetts had Earl. Google Lens. I didn't know they had opals. Oh. Let's see what it says. Google Lens. It looks like I always forget the term when it's Jed Clampett. Texas Gold. Hi, Jimmy. Thanks for coming in. How did you hear about the channel? We're just having fun going through stuff, selling stuff every once in a while, but usually on Wednesdays we go through the hoard. And it is it says topaz. That's an opal and diamond. This is opal with CZs. Let's say opal, CZ 925 for May. See if anything comes up. Man-made opal. I don't know if these are man-made or not. I have no idea. It doesn't look like that. Rose from May, $2. Ooh. Dainty stacking ring. Yeah, this looks more like that kind of opal. What does that say on Poshmark? $63. 18 karat gold vermeil over silver, Australian fire opal. Will these be considered fire opals then? I mean, they have a lot of fire. A lot of fire. I'm not quite sure. Bypass. That's what I was thinking of. One like that. A bypass ring. Bypass. I always forget that term. The certain terms that I keep forgetting. You should be able to tell by the striations in the stone. The striations. Okay. Do tell. Let's go to the down scope and you can explain it. Because I'm go sideways. So there is that black piece underneath. To help it striations. I don't know what it looks like. There's a lot of veins or whatever in there, and then when you turn it, it's just a new color every which way you turn it. What do you say? Is that what you call a striation? These are freaking amazing. I'm just oogling. Also, look at the side to see if there are any layers. Right. Well, the layers, okay, so it's the stone, and the layer is the black on the bottom, is that black piece. But when I watched that opal information on Sunday Baubles channel, she said a lot of the old pieces had that on the back. Oh, I don't know. So not real opals, blobs are man-made. Blobs. Blobs. Is that a blob? Is that what you're telling me? So I know some opals come with the black behind it, the older ones. Is there supposed to be another layer? Oh, is that a thin layer right in between this top piece here and the black? I think there's a thin layer of opal. Is that what I see there? I getcha. Ah, thin spaghetti strips are real. Yeah, I think that thin strip is real as well. You sent the info to me. Oh, thanks. Let's get the black light. Is it supposed to glow? Let's well, it's looking weird. It's not really glowing pink. Oh, it is kind of glowing pink. Well, in my presence, it's not glowing pink. I think that's the reflection of the light. In my presence, it is not glowing pink. It is glowing like a bluish, a weird blue color. But I'm looking up on the screen and it looks pink. But it does not look pink in real life. Yeah, I think that so there's like black and then there's like a little strip and then there's like another piece above it. But I think that that's something that they did. I believe that that piece in between is definitely opal. Um I don't know. I don't know how to price it. But this will be for sale on Monday. I'll figure out a price on it. I'll do a little more investigating and I'll vintage blue opal. See, that one is like pieces. I actually have a few of these, the man-made ones. Excuse me. This one has CZs. I want to see what it looks like. If it has it, the black behind it, or doesn't show from. Why don't people show enough pictures? See, that doesn't have layers in there. All right. Let's do. These keep saying dainty. Mine is not dainty, but I still want to visit. Let's visit. Darn, it's no longer available. Don't want. I don't want to spend too much more time. I know we just looked up that one. I don't know. This is where we were. Let's check this one out. Let's visit this one. Let's look the same picture over and over again. Show the side and underneath. They're not showing the side or underneath. Not one picture shows the side of the. I'm thinking that there is black underneath that, but you can't really. I don't know. Why do people do that? I hate when people don't take good pictures. Okay, that one says real natural. This person sucks at pictures. It's showing the same angle for each picture. It's just the same angle. It's like they just changed the background. I want to see underneath. Where's the undercarriage? Doesn't show the side or the undercarriage. I would never buy anything from that person if they didn't show me the back of the ring. Oh, you know, the undercarriage. You get your rock book out. Oh, there we go. This one. I'm just trying to find anything that kind of looks like. Okay, see, now this has the side view. Let's see the undercarriage. What about the back? We're going in a whole different direction now. These ones are a lot of money. See, now that shows the undercarriage. Now that one has a black back. What did I hit? I hope I'm not buying it now. Hi, Ishara. We were talking about this ring. I think that there's a little sliver of opal, there's a sliver of black, something or other, and then there's like another piece on top. I don't know. And it's vermeil, and then those are CZs. So I don't know. I want to offer it up on Monday, just trying to figure out what the price would be. Trying to look for any type of comps. And I can't find any. I want to be fair to myself. Oh, I have this ring. They have it listed for $150, which I thought was nuts. It's a lot. Champagne citrine cubic. Let's say champagne citrine cubic zirconian. Citrine and cubic zirconia stones. The center ring is measuring. Yeah, I have this ring, and I can't find it anywhere else. And when I was doing my research, just so that's why that just came up, because I was looking that one up. I don't know what I should offer this up for on Monday. Any ideas, guys? It sounds like an opal triple stone. Well, what is this something like this worth? What should I offer it for on Monday? It's $925. It's CZs on the side. And then I'll show you, Ishara. You're a rock hound. Kathy went to go look at her book. So see on the side. Oh, there we go. It's got the black. So there's the black piece there. And then there's a thin, thin, thin sandwich in between. You can see it sparkle red there. And then there's the top piece. So it's triple are 3 layers, doubles are 2 layers. Right. So is it is the only piece of this the middle, like the sandwich part, that the meat, the middle, is that the only piece that's opal? I mean, what would you consider? Do you just call it, you call it a triple layer? It does have okay. So how much do these things go for? Like, what do I, here we go. What would something like this, I need to know. I need to know. I'm just wondering what to starting bid on Monday. What do you think? Because I'm going to sell this on Monday. And I need help. Oh, let's see. So it is a triplet opal CZ 925 ring. Starting bid. Starting bid. Let's see what size this is. This is just a wee bit past a 7. It's in between a 7 and a 7 1/4. So it's like right in between those two. Size 7, 7 1/4. So what does something like this go for? I keep looking up on, so do I, okay, let me just put it into my, I'm gonna, ooh, you're a size, Maggie. All right, I'm gonna look it up on here. So let's do, because it's not coming up on Google Lens. This is another one that I have. So would it would be it's like a bypass opal triplet 925 vermeil. Vermeil ring. Enter. All right, I'll let y'all see what I'm looking at. And screen. There we go. So let's go to images. And oh, that one's missing one. So blue fire opal, 3 stone, no. It's kind of like, I don't know. This is so hard. And this is just one ring. It's driving me crazy. All right. It's got that bluish hue. Bypass for May. Got a lot of fire. Crystal with emeralds. I'm going back up to the top. I put in opal triplet. The metal it's sterling. It's sterling vermeil. Cheap, can't be immersed in water as the glue will melt. Oh. I'm mostly seeing ring price like that have whole opal stones and lower price. I agree with the shower on the pricing. Okay, triplet opal ring is usually low value according to one source. Right, because it's just a thin piece. Okay. So we're gonna do the starting bid. We'll do it for like $40 on Monday. How's that? Do you think that's fair enough? That's what we're gonna do. Think that's fair? Let's go to the downscope. Downscope. So for that ring, do you think that's fair? Starting bid at $40? A lot of sellers probably don't know about the doublets and triplets and just price it like a whole stone. Right. And I want to be fair, you know? I want to be fair. That's why I talk to you guys and I could see. That's why I love having the microscope and being able to look at all of that, all of the factors and learning. I'm learning too. Yeah. So we'll start that on Monday. Cool. Thanks, guys. See, now I feel better about that. I feel better that, you know, that we're all getting a deal. That's how I feel. All right, now I'm cold. Let me put my sweater back on. My sweater. I need my sweater. Jan was making fun of me last night with my accent. I need my sweater. Oh, my jacket needs to be washed. I have too many. Oh, it's my sweater from last night. Oh, hold on one sec. I need to give this package. You'll be able to hear me because I'm going downstairs. My body's revolting against me. That was not fun. Okay. My body's revolting against me. You heard me go up and down the stairs. I'm like, oh, oh my goodness. All right. I was going to guess 25. But it's not like I know. Well, I'm thinking more so the workmanship with the silver. You know, a silver ring, the same ring with like glass stones. CZs are good quality, and if it were CZs and a different stone, I probably start at $35-$40 with that type of silver. It's a nice ring. All right. I'm a little hesitant to put all these stones just back in a bag like they were. Should I now I need to separate them all. We're all learning something new. Yeah, I'm learning. This is why I think Wednesdays are important. That way we're all learning together, and it doesn't take up the time to look stuff up. I mean, I was doing that during the shows and for sales, and it just took up the time for, you know, selling stuff. So I like Wednesdays that we could just chat and look stuff up, and some of the stuff is really freaking cool. Plus, it has two stones that match. They are very matchy stones. Yeah, and then a lot of CZs, baguettes, cuts. Yeah. And it's heavy. It's not a thin, petite ring. Like if it was petite, I would say 25. I would separate them. I have more baggies than any drug dealer. Oh God, Sue. I have so many baggies, like of every size, shape, form, and then I reuse them. So, like I reuse them. So like these all came in one bag, like one bag. So now, if they have writing on them, I have these wipes, these alcohol wipes, and I clean the bags and I reuse them all. I'm not gonna. That's a lot of plastic. I'm not putting it out into the world until there's like nothing left. I mean, I use them and use them over and over and over again. So I'm with you. I'm not, but I do have. If somebody didn't see the jewelry and just saw all these bags, I think that they would think the same thing about me. That's funny. Okay. So you're funny. Ask any beady person Exactly, Mia. I have a baggy organization. Okay. I have 3x4s. I have 2x3s. But there's so many same ones. Okay, so let me get the tiny bags so I'll put them. Hold on. Let's go down scope. Shall we? So like, okay, I know all of these. So the big guy, he's Jadeite, the angry man, that big pendant. And then I put the little person in there. I'm wondering if I should put the other Jadeite in smaller bags and put them in with, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get smaller bags like this. But see, now these are the same and they should not be, should these not both go in here because they're the same? Or should these each be individually into different bags? I see, that's where I get, like, these two are the same. Killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls. So yeah, so these ones are matched, but I'm like, so hopefully if I put the flat sides together, they're not gonna like bang on each other, right? Just two of them. So these are jadeite, so I'm gonna put them in here with this jadeite. So yeah, Uncle has, okay, for the beadie, you guys, Amy's, I know, and Kathy, you guys, Sue, you guys are all like crafty people, right? I have several trunks full of just beads. You run out of space. I have trunks. Like seriously, I'm gonna cry. Like trunks full of beads. So I have over here, I think I showed you guys this before. This one little container is so heavy. It's so heavy. I don't even know if I can get it off the shelf. I can't even get it off the shelf. Oh, there we go. I don't want to hurt myself either. So this little thing is all just beads. And what I wrote on here is beads to make jewelry, imperial turquoise glass, and all different stones. I don't even know what imperial turquoise is. It's just because he left receipts in here. Oh, here it is. This is, look at the size of those stones. And it says imperial turquoise right on it. So these are like strung on, looks like, reminds me of where did he get these? South Pacific Wholesalers. All these receipts for all these crafty stuff. And then the other one was Mountain Pacific, then Mountain Gem Dealers. I know I gave some of these, I don't know if you can see them, to, look at, those are amethyst. And then he had these in there with them. And these are like clear beads, crystals that are, but he had them in with this. So obviously he was making something with these beads in this. What's in here? These ones are like tiger's eye and something else. Ooh, these ones might glow. Ooh, these ones look like they glow. So these are all cold. These, I don't know what these are. That is an actual necklace. I'm thinking he was going to take it apart because it's already got a barrel clasp. These feel funky. This is like that piece of wood that I had over there. That's what this feels like. That's exactly what this is. That's pretty cool. And there's none missing here. So, but that bead is whatever this is. But wait, these ones look like they glow. Let's go to downscope. I know, I'm all over the place. I don't know if they're jet. They're not cold. Fire Mountain Gems, yeah. Look. I know those are going to glow. I just know it. Hello. Oh, yeah. They are glowing. They're just like bugle beads that are glowing. Oh. But yeah, all these, I don't know what half of this stuff is. And so he had like 8 million projects going on at the same time. No, it's not horn. I could tell the difference. Now look at this. Look at all these beads. This bag, there's hematite, and I mean everything in here is cold. Hematite. I don't know what the heck that is. Let's see if these glow. Ooh, these glow. Oh my God. And then these ones, these are all different shapes and colors. And these are more like chunks instead of like, these are all smooth. And then this one I wrote on, it says, I wrote strands of stones for making new jewelry. These look like jasper, and that could be, like I found these in other things because they're all strung together by either a piece of embroidery. That's what that reminds me of, embroidery like thread, or fishing line, looks like. Then there's all this hematite. And look at all these. These are all shaped like flowers. I think these are, I don't even know. These could be Bakelite. I don't even know. I don't know. They're plastic. But then I got all of these. Now these, I was told by Anitra, all of these are, and there's a lot. These are all, I thought they were just glass, but they're not. They're crystal. So I have this huge bag of crystals because I gave some to, what's in this bag? There's a bag in the bag. There's always a bag in the bag. Let's see what's in. Oh, this is just more of the same type of things. But so this is just one little teeny thing. This has keys and everything to it. So, I mean, these beads, so many different types and kinds, and I don't know. I don't know what he was, but so what I just showed you just in this little thing, that's a lot, right? So imagine several trunks full of this stuff. Trunks. And then there's the coils with the different size threads that to make the necklaces, and the so there's silver ones, there's coils of gold and silver and different thicknesses, and like I'm sure it would be a dream for all of you beaders and crafters. I'm tired just talking about it. It's just so much. So much. Okay. Imperial turquoise is mined in Iran. It's mixed with jasper. Oh, okay. Well, you saw it. That was labeled. Like I didn't make that one up, or I didn't look it up. It was labeled. So you're leaving? You gotta go? Just when it's getting interesting. We'll watch back later. Give me a thumbs up. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for coming in, Sue. Jet is a type of fossil coal. Super lightweight like amber, not shiny. Was popularized right in morning jewelry. So I know I'm familiar with that. Familiar, but not adequately informed, I guess. I know a little bit. A test for jet. Gently rub a bead on a piece of paper or light colored test stone and it will leave a brownish mark. Do the same thing with jewelry. Okay, no matter what the color, the looks, when doing a rubbing test, they will always show the same color of the stone, not what they are dyed. Okay. No matter what color the look on doing a rubbing test, they will always show the same color of the stone and not what they are dyed. Oh, okay. I get you. Do the same thing with the jewelry. So I would like to make jewelry, but I don't need all of this stuff. I did find a bunch of his tools, his smithing stuff. He was smithing, okay, in an elderly like apartment building. I don't think that was legal, but you know, Uncle marched to his own tune. But there are multiple containers or you know, with all these different drawers with all this different stuff. I don't know. I don't know what half of the stuff is. And that's why that's where you guys come in and help me. Help me, please. I feel like I'm getting smothered. Ishara, she's like, we need to talk. That's all I do is talk. Hello? Have you watched me? The stone will test different than the color. I think that's true. Yeah. So if it's like a dyed, yeah, stone. Yeah, I'm not even to the beads yet. I mean, I'm just, you know, I open a box or a bag, I pour it out. This is what happens. I mean, I'll show you. This one was, remember this one was last week. I found all these cabochons these are all amethyst cabochons. And then there's more Buddhas. And then there's like fetish jewelry in here. And so this is one box. This was another. This was a bag. It's just too much stuff. Well, we priced one ring. What time is it? 2:40. I need some tea. I need some tea. You can't type it. I'll type. Yeah. We need to talk. I have your number, I believe. I think it's in my phone. Oh, I wanted to share with you this other thing that I found. Now this is kooky. I know I teased you guys with this. I want to test it. So this guy, I Googled it, okay? And his little tail hooks up there. Now there's one online, and it talks about the river of gold. This definitely was put on later, and because there is, you can tell it's a different color gold, but this is pre-Columbian. I could just tell by the feel and the look. I'd like to test it, because when I looked stuff up in my phone, you know, all kinds of stuff came up, and I'll show you. I'll show you. Google Lens. He's a bat god. And so oh, I think I might have went too close. Showing all kinds of weird stuff. Let's do this again. Google Lens. And that's what it is. I need the light. Light. All right. So, okay, well now today there's a whole nother one. Pendant of a bat, Panamanian, pre-Columbian. I didn't see this one before. It says $66. Oh, it's a poster. It's a poster. So this is $15 for the 24 by 36 poster, a poster of that. All right. No. So it's Panamanian, pre-Columbian. I'm like, wait, there's one on Amazon? So this is the one that I found. Excuse me. There's the Pennsylvania Museum. So this one, visit. So the River of Gold is a pre-Columbian treasure from Sitio Conte. All right. I hate when all these things come up. It's an archaeological site located in the Coclé province of Panama. So I have an aunt. My auntie Anna is from Panama. She came up here in the 60s. She married my mother's little brother, my Uncle Roger. He's the only one of my mom's siblings that are still alive. And so I have some of those vests from that tribe that she brought up. Actually, I got them. What the heck they're called? Who was it? Jan was like, those are blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what the heck is that? They're from a tribe down in Panama, and they were brought up here by my aunt back in the 60s, so I know they were authentic. But she gave them to, because I called her up. I'm like, hey, my friend said that these are worth money. She's like, oh, she's like, those look familiar. I said, well, did you bring some back for Uncle Joe? Because these were in his stuff. What does my thing say? Cuna Women of Panama. So I have a couple of these vests. And then this one is 2 or 3 of them. And these are like, I have a vest and then I have these placemats that are very intricate. Zimbla's Mola. The island of Zimbla. So anyway, yeah, my Auntie Anna brought these back. I don't know if she's related to anybody on that island. I'll have to ask her. She's in her 80s. But so I have molas. It wouldn't surprise me if, uncle or auntie brought stuff back and gave to, like, there's a lot of Panamanian coins and things like that that I know my Uncle Roger gave to my Uncle Joe. So I found 1 or 2 of those. It might be museum replica piece. Okay. Is it marked? It's not marked at all. That's what I got. That's the whole thing. And you could tell that this piece was added later. So it was not, so we can look at it really close. It's a bat god, I know. But Uncle, wrong one. Down scope. When I say down scope, I mean down scope. All right. So here's the front. He's very scary. There's a hook there. I don't know what the hook is for. And then the back, there. So these, they were explaining that all of these were made by, they would pour it into like a mold. This looks like it was poured in a mold. You know what I mean? This is not, and you could tell that this pin part was definitely added later because it is not the same. It was not done at the time that this was made. It just was not. There are no markings, unless that's a marking there that I'm not able to. But no, this looks like it was poured in a mold. I don't know. I don't. I don't know. So yes, it's a bat god. It's not marked at all. The Smithsonian had sold it. Okay. If it was a museum replica, wouldn't it have some sort of mark on it? Might have typo, bat god. Yes, the type of quilting that went through a brief fad as well. Yes. Oh, quilting went through that fad. Well, these are from the 60s. So these are original from that tribe. That's because my aunt's from Panama. That's where she grew up. She grew up on a farm. It's a pendant. It was a pendant originally, but then somebody added the brooch part. And you could tell it's a different metal. It's a different color metal, and it's definitely, you could tell it was added on later on. We can test it, but I'm nervous because, so I know my uncle had, not this uncle, like my other uncle, the eldest uncle, my uncle Nino, had a whole set of pre-Columbian a collection that mysteriously disappeared when he passed away. We all have our theories, the ones that are remaining anyway. He had a Ming vase that went missing, like a real ones. He was gay as well. I don't talk about Uncle Nino very often, but there was 11 of my mother's brothers and sisters, and he was the eldest. And he had, like, if my mother came over and said, "I like that, I like that, I like that," they would just give things to my mom because my mom was the baby girl, you know. So that's how they were with her. So if this is pre-Columbian, I don't know. I don't. It looks it. I'd have to have it evaluated. There is nothing on this except when I go and I look through, where is it? The River of Gold, pre-Columbian, blah, 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 blah. And then size. Okay. There's the bat god there. Most significant features at the site of the graves themselves. This shows where it is. Okay, there it is. This is the only place that I found it. And see the whole little hook thing there, and you would think that if they sold it at you know, as a souvenir or something, you would think that um it would definitely be marked. It would be like MMA, you know, those are all marked. I don't think the bat is an antiquity. If marked, the pin could have covered the mark. That's right. Mm. It's just so crudely done. I mean, if you're gonna do a replica, you're gonna do a nice one. This one's very crude. It's like it was poured in a mold, you know? And that's what they were explaining how they did this process. They poured it in a mold. So I don't know. I'm gonna be taking some things into Boston soon. And so I've been gathering some stuff to take into to Boston, to the high-end Timbaga. Hi, Gritty Grat. Timbaga, is that for the, is that for, not for this guy, but for this tribe? Ones that do this work? All this layering. It's like 9 million different layers. It's not like they put a piece on top of a piece. This is like 8 layers of, and then they cut through each layer. Oh, yes, the bat. Hi, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued too. I don't know. This is uncle stuff, so, you know, who knows what it is. We could test it. I just got a new stone, and I have to open up the bag of, I have my new stone, but I need to open up a bag of the new, where's my knife? Oh, there it is. I love this knife. I know. I'm a little ridiculous, aren't I, with my knives? Well, I'm Sicilian. I can be ridiculous with my knives. A Sicilian women, like, we like our pointy, sharp things. All right. Let's see. Oh, didn't even go through the whole thing. There we go. There we go. So yeah, I haven't even used them yet. Brand new. Brand new. So there's the phone for platinum. See, now this silver is a different color than the, yeah, mine must be bad. Because look what color mine is. I don't know if it's the color. I don't know if it's because of the color of the bottle itself or what, but there's 18 karat, 22 karat, 18 karat, 14 karat, and then 10 karat. All right. Wear gloves while handling. All righty. I could smell that acid. Wow. Where's my gloves? All right. We'll test the metal. If it is gold, I'm taking it right to the bank. I'll put it in there. I have I've been sorting. When I do go to the bank, I try to sort a few at a time of the safe deposit box stuff. And I'm trying to gather things to bring to auction again because I know they're having a fall sale. All right, let me do somewhere on the back that's not going to be suspicious or... Well, it's going on like butter. Let me put this so you could see it. So it's not changing color. I mean, it was dirty. There's not another color under there. So that spot was dirty with like, see how it's like, what do you call, I'm thinking it's 20, I don't know. I'm thinking it's 24 karat. I'm just getting my hopes up. All right. So it just slid on there like butter. I think it's gold. I think somebody put it into a... my uncle traveled the world too. My uncles traveled the world. So, all right, let's do the 10 karat, see what happens if it does anything. All right. It's not going nowhere. So it's more than 10 carats. All right. 14 carats. Let's go. Let me open this one up. So yeah, the spot where I was rubbing, all the way underneath where I was rubbing is not a different color. It's just brighter gold. The spot where, well, that looks like it's gone now. It was there and now it's gone. So is it gold plated? Is it, because it didn't go right away. Usually if it went right away. Let's see what 14 does. No, I still see that, but it has gone away a little bit. I hate this plastic. It's killing me. Killing me, Smalls. All right. See, now it's kind of like milky, right? Let's do the 18. The 18's turning, okay, now it's fluorescent. So now, does that mean it's, so that's the 18. So is that like a vermeil silver? I don't know. The only one I can find have solid wings. Yeah, I can't find one like that. Sterling, yeah. Then it's sterling. Okay, I can't get this off either. Well, I was hoping it was going to be 24 karat gold, but that to me is saying silver. Might as well open all of these, right? I'm going to throw away all my old acids. I didn't realize that they went bad after a while. I mean, I'm so new to all of this stuff. There's 22. And then we're going to do a little bit left, a little spot left. Oh, that's not even, I got to pierce that, looks like. Find a pin. I have a pin. I'm going to pierce it. Oh, okay. Drop that on there. And do I have, I'm supposed to use, where are they? That's not it. Too much stuff in this office. Oh, there they are. I have some Q-tips. And with, it's, oh, you can't see. It's red. It's too bright. Bright light. Oh, now they're all going into each other. Never mind. All right, I'm cleaning up. I need, okay. Well, what do you think? Vermeil, sterling vermeil. So maybe it's a replica from their town. You know, they do pieces like this. The scratch looked silver on. It wasn't. It didn't look. Huh. Well, Interesting. Oh, while I'm here, I wanted to test this. And I wanted to test, there was something else here. This. I think that's silver. And where's that other piece? Oh, the buttons. And test these buttons. Yeah, so I think this is vermeil because it's already coming out white. These other ones, this one and the buttons, I think those are going to be gold. All right, so let's start at the 10 carat. I know that's going to disappear. Nope, nobody's disappearing. 14 carat. Okay. Well, this one disappeared, so it's 14 or less. So this is probably 10 carat here. But that one's still going. So the 18, so I'm assuming this is going to light up like a light bulb. That one. There it goes. Lighten up like a light bulb, and then I don't know what that's going to do. That is not degrading. So that was 18. All right, I'm going to have to scratch a little more for the... These buttons, they might be 24 karat. Oh my goodness, these buttons are 24 karat gold on malachite. Oh yeah. So silver, vermeil, and then this one is 14 karat. Or so when it disappears immediately, that means it's less than that, or it is that. What do you think? Look at this. Those are definitely 24 karat because the 22 karat is still going on there. Who's here? There's 12 people. All right. So where's the little... I know I have a little... Okay. If you need a quick test for the carat, okay, scratch a line. Apply the acid from the bottle. If the scratch dissolves completely, the object is 10 carats or less. The object is less than 10 carats. The scratch dissolves completely, the object... Okay. If the scratch remains, apply the 14 solution. If the scratch dissolves, the object is less than 14 karat. Okay, so it dissolved. So this is probably 10 karat or under. And then these buttons are 24 karat because even the 22 karat gold is still there. This is sterling. That's so cool. All right, I have something over here that I wanted to test. So, because when I find things I need to test, I kind of put them aside. There's a whole bunch of them, but I want to do this one. This one is it's a real butterfly. And I have to be really careful. This is a real butterfly, but it's set in gold. And this was my mom's. And God only knows where she got it from, but It is very delicate. 'Cause it's a real butterfly. And I need to find, I'm thinking, I don't even know, because it doesn't say what it is. So I'm going to be very gentle. I don't think it's going to do it. All right. I'm afraid to touch it. Do you see that? Isn't that beautiful? All right. So I did it very lightly. So let's see. The 10 carat. Nope, not going away. 14. I like this big. Okay, it went away. So it is less than 14. I want to do the 18 to see if it lights up. Nope. Yeah, that is definitely silver. So this is gold on this butterfly. It is very delicate. I would not wear this. Somebody dipped real. The whole back is it was dipped in gold. It is a little, there was a little piece that was coming off now. So there was like a lacquer on top. So this side is darker. See how this side is lighter? It's because the lacquer is starting to come off. I mean, I don't know what to do with it. I mean, this needs to be put in like under glass or something. I don't know. What do you think? But it is gold. It's set in gold. Maybe 10 carat. But see, it's starting to deteriorate a little bit. And that's sad. Because this is beautiful. It has a pin back, yes. Somebody dipped the whole thing in gold. Well, the whole back and the body in gold. And then they applied the pin back, but doesn't say anything on the pin. It doesn't say anything on the pin. But I just tested the gold part on the wing, on the back of the wing, and it's definitely 10. It's at least 10 carat, but under 14 carat, which is pretty cool. I had that put aside for a while. That's when I was going through some of my mom's stuff, her jewelry. I'm like, that's gold. I'm getting better at recognizing it when I see it. I don't always know, because just like the bat, I thought it was, and it isn't. It is vermeil silver, but it's pretty cool. All right, put you away. I love my new stone. And I'm going to bag up these other, I need to bag up all these other, what are they called? Acids, and get rid of them. Actually, I would put the pin in a piece of velvet and put it in a shadow frame. Yes, I think that would be perfect for that, because it is starting to deteriorate. The whatever coating that they put over the wing is starting to come off on the side. See how it's lighter? So I don't want, how delicate their wings are. My mom collected butterflies. I know I have a lot of like little ones and then big huge pictures with just all real butterflies. Some of them have deteriorated and some of them have not. Um, I should probably put this up for sale, and that way somebody can do something with it instead of it just sitting in a bag and deteriorating. Oh, I put it in the wrong bag. All right. So this little guy was in here. Take it off. I hate gloves. I mean, I love gloves when I need to use them, but yeah. Should I sell this on Monday? Maybe I'll sell it on Monday. I don't know how much something like this would sell for. I don't know if somebody made it for my mom because the piece in the back, the pin part does not look gold. This part is all gold, but this I don't think is gold. It's a very thin layer, but I don't know. I know if I Google it, it'll just come out like, regular butterflies. So mm. Excuse me. My nose just started running. Um, Dripping. It's too many allergies right now. So this was 10 carat brooch. Let's see what comes up. So dipped butterfly. Oh. See what that is. No, these aren't real. No. Well, we'll look it up another time. Whew. I think it would be gorgeous on a piece of velvet and put in like a little shadow box. I know I've sold a bunch of butterflies already from in the beginning when I first started selling stuff. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hand sanitizer. All right. It's 3:20. I'm going to get going. I'm going to finish the billing because I need to. I'm going to start putting all this stuff away. And I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Ooh, I got something else hanging out with me. The guy flying around. 'Tis the season. Where are we? Yeah, I'm getting tired. I need to so I'm gonna put these away individually like you guys suggested. Now that I tested these different metals, I'm gonna write that. And I think these are the best find. These buttons, 24 karat. Amazing. And well, the 14 karat ring with the gold, with the diamond, that was pretty cool. That was no slouch. That was no slouch. So those are my favorites. And then just so many cool things. I'm glad you guys can hang out with me. And each other. So tonight's Wednesday. Jan's having a sale. I don't know what time the sale is. She was doing her sales at 8, and then she went to 7, then she went to 6. So yeah, it's nice to hang out. Thanks. I had fun. Yeah, she said she was going live, so I'm not quite sure what time tonight. If someone can drop her link. And then I think Noelle is tomorrow. I don't know. She said there was some stuff going on with Noelle. I'll have to shoot her an email. But Noelle's birthday is Friday. So if you guys remember, wish Noelle, farm girl scavenger farm girl. Wish her a happy birthday. She's my age, I think. I'm 55. I think she's gonna be 56. How's my mic doing? It's still going. Woohoo! I'm ordering new ones. I got to get rid of these ones. Anywho, guys, thanks for hanging out with me and each other, and be good to one another, but be good to yourself because you deserve it. And thanks for hanging out. I will see you guys on Monday. I'm going to try to do a preview. Life gets in the way, and it doesn't always happen. Thank you so much, Kathy, for dropping that. Love you guys. Thanks for everything. And if you saw something you really liked and can't live without, see you soon, Maggie. Shoot me an email. Okay. Love you guys. Give me the thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do. I'm up to 579 people. Woo! All right. Bye, guys. Love you.